Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the new Netflix TV show, Wednesday. If you're wondering why I'm releasing this on a Wednesday instead of TV show Tuesday, it's because the name of the TV show is Wednesday. It's not because I didn't have the editing done. No, this is my plan all along. This TV show is directed by Tim Burton, whom I guarantee almost everyone has seen something he has made. This show looked interesting and seemed like it was going to be dark and macabre, so I wanted to check it out. The synopsis is as follows. While attending Nevermore Academy, Wednesday Addams attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a killing spree, and solve the mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago. So without further ado, let's get into the 6 things that make a TV show great. 1. The plot. So when the show starts, we're introduced to Wednesday Addams, who is getting expelled from her school because she protected her brother from bullies in a very dark way. So her parents, Morticia and Gomez, decide to enroll her in a school that they went to when they were younger. Nevermore Academy. Some mysterious murders start happening around Nevermore and in the neighboring town. And what we're given is basically a Detective Wednesday Addams-esque kind of TV show. I've said it before and I'll say it again, when mystery is done right, it can complement whatever kind of plot you're trying to push really well. And I'm happy to say that the element of mystery did that in this TV show, until the final episode. It kind of fumbled the ball a little bit there in my opinion, but the rest of the show I really enjoyed. I'm happy to say that while Wednesday has to do with the Addams family, it is very unique and it doesn't feel like a recycled idea or plot or story. I really enjoyed watching the show the whole time. So for me, plot gets a thumbs up. 2 is family friendliness. Honestly, I feel like Tim Burton is a master at flirting with the line between family friendliness and either too weird or a little bit too graphic to be family friendly. This show has some mild language, most of it just being dark recollections of things that have happened in the past or threats of stuff that Wednesday might do to people. And in addition to that, you see some blood, you see some gore, there's a couple disturbing images here and there. There's some violence that happens. There's bullying. So if you're trying to decide whether or not to let your kids watch this show, I'd recommend you check it out yourself and then come to that decision. For me, family friendliness gets a 50-50. 3 is acting and script. All of the acting performances in this TV show are great. It really benefits a TV show when you can immerse yourself in the world that's being created, and the acting and script is a huge part of being able to step into that, and you were able to with this show. The standout performance by far was Jenna Ortega. She did an incredible job playing Wednesday Addams, and for me there's something special about an actress that can show emotion and expression while not showing emotion and expression. You're able to feel her emotions and expression even though she has that deadpan look on her face all the time. I also really enjoyed the script of the show. It was dark, it was macabre, and it had subtle humor throughout. But with that, I will say that there were a couple cheesy scripted moments here and there where you're just like, okay, I appreciate all of the puns and funny things that this show is offering, but that makes me roll my eyes a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things, you just kind of smirk or grimace and then you move on. The only other thing I have to say negative about the script is what comes at the very end of the show. The show kind of acts like a whodunit to where you don't know who the villain is, but I feel like when it comes to bridging that gap to you finding out who it is, it's kind of sloppily done. But they kind of exposition dump a ton on you in order to make it make sense and help you connect all the dots, which stands out because the script of the show I thought was really well written for the most part. So other than it kind of stumbling a bit at the end, I really enjoyed what we got. So acting and script for me get a thumbs up. 4 is character development. The character development in the show is great. All of the side characters that you need development with get the perfect level of development so that you understand their motivations and where they're coming from. But all of it points back to the main focus of the show, which is the development of the character of Wednesday Addams. Her interactions with other characters help you get a more well-rounded understanding of who she is as a person, which is crucial because if you're dealing with a character that's deadpan and monotone all the time, it can easily become repetitive or not interesting to focus on her character, but they did a great job of developing her character so that that wasn't the case. Her relationship with her mother, Morticia, her relationship with her friends in the different clubs that she asked to join, her relationship with her roommate, even her relationship with Hand. When a TV show is able to give character development to a Hand, you know that they're doing a pretty awesome job. And this buddy cop dynamic that Wednesday has with Hand makes the show really enjoyable to watch. I also like how this show didn't just make Wednesday some perfect person. She makes a lot of mistakes. She makes people angry, and she has to make choices that come to character-defining moments. So for me, character development gets a thumbs up. 5 is visuals and CGI. At first I thought some of the CGI was a little bit weird, and then I remembered that this is a Tim Burton product. All of the CG is well done, the visuals are good, the flashbacks are good, and none of it pulls you out of the story. So for me, visuals and CGI get a thumbs up. And 6 is rewatchability. While most TV shows out there today decide that if they're going to be dark, they're going to push the limits on everything, Wednesday decided to take a more balanced approach where it's still dark, but it's also really enjoyable. Even after you find out who the villain is and everything that's happened at the end, you still enjoy all of the character interactions that go on and the clever script that Burton put in this show. So for me, rewatchability gets a thumbs up. With all these areas considered, I have to give Wednesday a 7.5 out of 10. This show had some cheesy script moments, a couple disturbing things on screen, and it stumbled a little bit near its end. But it had the perfect level of humor mixed with darkness, a good story, great acting performances, and though it was a spin-off of the Addams Family, it was a really unique telling of the story of Wednesday Addams. I enjoyed this show more than I thought I was going to, and I think they did a really great job with it. It does make me a little nervous that they have plans for 2 more seasons already, but I'm excited to see what they come up with. That being said, if you're looking for a mildly dark but humorous and also mysterious TV show that doesn't push the boundaries on everything, I would definitely recommend checking out Wednesday, available on Netflix. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Wednesday, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your love and support, and I'll catch you guys and gals in the next one.